cooking with Gohar. Today I'm going to make for you VITEL TONÉ. Let me tell you a little bit about me. I was born in Argentina, Buenos Aires, and I am Armenian by blood. Both my parents are Armenian, so I speak Armenian and Spanish. My culture is mixed with dishes from Argentina and Armenia and everywhere. Now let me tell you a little bit about VITEL TONÉ. VITEL TONÉ is originally a Christmas dish from Italy called
Vitello tonato.
I am going to prepare for you today my version of VITEL TONÉ. I hope you like it. Let's get to cooking.
For this dish, we're going to need 1 pack of eye-round beef, 4 garlic cloves, 2 tablespoons of salt, 3 dry bay leaves, 1/4 teaspoon peppercorn, 4 celery sticks, 3 carrots, and 1 yellow onion. Now for the sauce, we're going to need 2 cans of whole tuna in water, 2 tablespoons dry white wine, 1.5 cup of mayo, 7 pieces of anchovies, half a lemon juice, and that's it.
Let's start cutting the vegetables to make the stock.
Let's start by cutting the celery in 3 parts, then cut the carrots in half. Now for the onion, we're going to cut both ends out and then make a slit on the side to peel off. Cut the onion in half, and then we're gonna follow by cutting them in 4 parts. Now take the garlic and smash it to peel off. We're going to leave the garlics quite whole.
Now that I have everything prepared for the stock, we're going to start putting everything together. Follow me.
Start by putting the beef in the pot, then garlic, and then the vegetables. Turn on the fire on medium. Fill pot with water. Make sure that the water is at least 2 inches above the beef. Now let's add the bay leaves, the peppercorn, and the salt. Mix well. Leave the pot uncovered, and we're going to let it cook for 2 hours. Take 1 little spoon of the stock and some of the veggies to add on to the sauce later.
We are finally finished cooking the beef for 2 hours. I took some of the beef stock,
1
ladle spoons to be exact, to thin out the sauce. What we want to do with the beef right now is let it sit in its stock and then transfer the beef on a big enough plate and cover it up with aluminum foil to let it rest for 30 minutes to an hour. It's a long process, but it is so delicious that it's really worth the time and everything. Let's get to making the sauce.
Drain the water from the tuna. Now let's squeeze our lemon for that juice. Grab your blender and add the tuna, the anchovies, the dry white wine, the mayo, and the lemon juice. Blend all those ingredients together. Now let's add that stock and the vegetables and blend again. And that's it for the sauce. I decided to drain the vegetables from the stock to save the stock for a future meal such as soup. Now we're ready to prep the beef. Let's cut it in nice thin slices. Take it easy, go slow because the beef can break as you're cutting. It's important to be able to achieve a relatively thin slice for best flavor.
This is how the beef should look before starting to assemble it with the sauce. You want to try to find a container like this. This is always a best meal to make a day before your event. With the leftover stock, I put it in a container because I'm just going to save it to make soup. The stock tastes delicious. It's a great base for a wonderful soup with vermicelli, noodles, or lentils, but that's for another video. So let's now start assembling our VITEL TONÉ.
Start by putting a layer of the sauce first. Cover every corner, then add the beef, and then again the sauce. Cover it up nicely, then continue adding the beef, then the sauce, then the beef, and then the sauce.
This is the final result of the VITEL TONÉ. So you want to just cover it up, put it in the fridge. It's best when eaten cold or room temperature. Don't heat it up. The consistency of this next day, it's gonna be even more concentrated, and the flavors are gonna sink in even more into the meat. The meat will be juicy regardless. Oh God. If you like this video, please give it a like and a subscribe to my channel. Happy holidays!